Good evening. Today we take a closer look at the United States and its role in the rising global tensions shaping the world in 2026. The United States remains a dominant force in international security and military strategy. As conflicts continue in parts of Europe and the Middle East, Washington's decisions are being watched closely by allies and rivals alike. Ukraine war and U.S. support. First, in Eastern Europe, the war involving Ukraine continues to impact global politics. The United States has maintained strong support for Ukraine, providing military aid, intelligence assistance, and financial backing. Working alongside the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, commonly known as NATO, the U.S. has reinforced its commitment to collective defense. American officials argue that supporting Ukraine is essential to protecting European stability and deterring further aggression. However, critics warn that prolonged involvement could increase tensions with Russia, raising concerns about a broader confrontation between major powers. Rising tensions in the Middle East. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, tensions involving Israel and Iran continue to create uncertainty. The United States has increased its military presence in strategic areas to protect its interests and support its regional allies. According to the U.S. Department of Defense, recent deployments are defensive in nature, aimed at preventing escalation rather than provoking conflict. Still, analysts say the situation remains fragile, and even a small incident could trigger wider instability. The role of the White House. President Joe Biden has emphasized a strategy of peace through strength. In recent statements, the White House reaffirmed that America does not seek war, but will defend its allies and national security interests if necessary. At the same time, diplomatic efforts are ongoing. The United Nations has urged restraint and encouraged negotiations to prevent further escalation. Economic and global impact. The effects of these conflicts go beyond the battlefield. Rising geopolitical tensions have influenced global oil prices, supply chains, and financial markets. Investors remain cautious, and energy markets are particularly sensitive to developments in the Middle East. Military experts note that modern warfare now includes cyber operations, drone technology, and advanced intelligence systems. The United States continues to invest heavily in defense innovation to maintain its strategic advantage. What happens next? As 2026 unfolds,